Friends.
What's up, fam? Welcome to another Sunday Night Live with my guest, my co-pilot, Evil Mike, not guest. What's up, Mike?
Hey, everybody. Hey, Trev.
How's everybody doing tonight? Got Turkey Day just around the corner. If you celebrate that, get to some chat here real quick. Got Tina. What's going on, Tina? My OG.
Thanks,
Always
Tim.
supporting.
Hi,
Love you.
Tim.
Wellbore. What's up, Wellbore? You were killing me
White
last
Walker
night.
galore.
Welcome, Wellbore. Glad to have you. Yippee. Yes, it is. I'm gaining too fast. Can't even do
Right.
a giveaway, and I'm already at the next one.
What
What's
grow?
up, Phil?
Hey, Phil.
Phil's Treehouse. Awesome channel. Awesome
your
member of the
pocket.
community. Huh?
I was like, they're in your pocket.
I told him that I was going to give it back to him. I'll give it back to you tomorrow, Phil. Yes, always at 9 o'clock, Frog. There we go, Tina. Appreciate you. Seth, what's going on, my brother?
Hey, Seth 11.
Didn't see you
Love
this
you too,
weekend.
buddy.
Maybe hopefully see you next weekend. Plenty of good games today.
Mhm.
Miss So, what's going on, Miss So?
Hey, Miss So.
Playing her game, lurking. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. BTC, what's going on?
Hey,
Hope you're still in
BTC.
are you still on the McDonald's line? Comment below.
2 hours later. 2 hours later.
Whenever you said that, was what, like 12 minutes till? That's
Yeah.
probably as long a line as I've stayed in a Whataburger pretty frequently.
Ooh, the Waterburg's bad out here because we only have the
Yeah.
one. I think it's in the Springs.
And it's all fresh made, so they start from scratch on each order.
Mhm.
What's going on, Durs? Awesome
What's up,
show
Durs?
today. Go check out Sunday Sesh with Durs.
It was an awesome sesh. I kept flipping between your channel and his channel just to like mix it up. You know, I was like, hey.
I was trying to get people to go over there. There was like 2 people I think that subbed him up that weren't even subbed to him, so I was pretty happy about that.
Fantastic.
Everybody's saying hi. What's going on, Sid? Spontics. Yeah, got Evil Mike wearing one.
What's up, Sid?
Showing the Spontics love. Awesome time last night, yet again. Everybody's saying hi. Frog Brawler, what's going on? I already said hi to him earlier, but why not say
Hey,
it
Frog.
again? Paul in the 619, my DM.
What's up, Paul?
What's going on, Paul? Thank you for stopping by. Awesome session on Friday. It's going to be premiering on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. So check that out. 5 o'clock. Is that West Coast time, Paul? Sports Cars and Things. What's up, Aaron? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you.
Hey, sports cars.
Check
and
out
things.
Aaron. He's been doing some lives lately, opening up cards. Berdazzle. What's going on, Berdazzle?
Hey,
She's
Bedazzle.
got a lot of stuff going on her channel. Go check her out. Beckerman.
What's up, Mike?
Hope you're feeling a lot better. I know you were in pain earlier. From
Yeah,
that
it's back.
wrestling match. Yeah, I can imagine. They just throw some shitty ass chairs out there.
And standing up all day. What's up,
What's up,
Zach?
Zach? I just watched one of your videos showing off some stuff you got. Cat Fan, what's up, bestie?
Hey, Captain.
Appreciate you. Go check out Cat Fan every weekday morning, 8 o'clock Central Time, for comic and a collectible. Thanks, Cat Fan. Entertainment. What's up, Adam?
Entertainment.
Thanks for coming through. Cat channel. Been doing a lot of lives lately also. Go check him out. Andrew Kai, what's up?
Yeah, Andrew Kai.
Awesome dude in the community. Thanks for coming by. Kevin,
Hey, Kevin.
Entropy and Comics. Thanks for coming through. Michael Baker, what's going on, Michael?
What's up, Michael Baker?
See you tomorrow, hopefully. I don't know. I'll be watching the Eagles and Chiefs. That's like the game of the year. So hopefully I'll tune in and catch a little bit of 22.
No, Durs is excited.
Yeah, Durs wants that revenge. All the pressure's on the Chiefs, you know.
Yeah.
Daddy meow meow. God, that was Whack Comics named cat fan that. That's funny.
Daddy meow meow. I like it.
Holy.
That's his pimp name. Daddy meow meow.
Ben, straight out of Compton. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Ben.
Saw you winning some stuff lately in the chats I've been in. Thanks for coming by, Ben. Everybody's saying hi.
Let's make it.
Yep, got the whole Spontics crew in here almost. What's up, Cody?
Hey, Cody.
Thanks for stopping by. Cody's really hasn't been doing too much content lately, but does some great content when he does some awesome autographs and memorabilia and stuff. Check out Cody at Where'd You Get That? Rudini. What's up, Rudini?
Hey, Rudini.
Another one of those cat channels.
I love the name.
Go check that out. Thank you so much, Rudini, for stopping by. Hey, there's the other Spontics crew. What's up, Dave?
What's up, Dave?
I always love what Dave's showing off on Spontics. Oh, helicopter Dave. Hope you're doing well.
He's about to get busy pretty soon. Winter's coming.
Winter is coming. 23 Monch. What's going on, Monch?
Hey, 23.
Spontics lineup, 8 o'clock, Saturday nights. Awesome artists in the community, too. Thanks for stopping by, Monch. And that's all the way at the bottom, finally. Thanks, everybody, for coming through. Really appreciate it. A few channels I'm going to highlight real quick. First off, we have Bigby McFly, the comic guy. Just hit 1K. He did his 1K celebration on Saturday. It was a hell of a time. Great artist in the community, showing off some awesome books, and has some great lives with his own little crew over there, kind of like the Spontics crew, but he has his own crew with like Mr. Akins from What's on the Comic Rack, Travis from Comic Issues, I believe, and Mon Comics. And Sophie from Jackpot Comics just joined them. I don't know if she's going to be part of their crew, but fun little group over there. Go check him out. Anybody coming? What's up, Will?
Hey, Will.
Go check out Cup of Comics, part of that Monday night crew.
So.
We got Key Tons of Fun. Justin and Keaton, his son, they open up Funko Pops, Soda Pops, comic books, all sorts of stuff. They're just a really high energy, really just fun to watch. It'll put you in a great mood to watch them. Key Tons of Fun.
Key Tons of Fun.
Who did I miss here real quick? What's up, Chop and Drop?
What's up, Chop?
The Legend of Chop. Thanks for coming through, Chop. Really appreciate you. Always the supporter. And I guess got a couple more. We got Wellbore.
Brad.
Over here in the chat right now. Go check him out. Right now, he's mainly just showing off all the books that he's shown off in a particular time period on Instagram in one lot on his shorts. But who knows, he might start doing lives later. He opened up a package from me and a package from Phil. But like I said, he's mainly doing shorts right now. Great supporter, one of the White Walkers up there in Canada. Thank you so much, Wellbore. You were cracking me up last night with the disc ticks and then the redeem ticks. Oh my gosh, I was dying. Thank you so much, Wellbore. Yeah, Sith forgot to do my little intro where I do the whisper ticks.
Yeah.
And he was like, disc ticks. And then he was like, oh, I forgot because Bobby said something. And he finally put it up there and he was like, redeem ticks. It was pretty funny. And lastly, my co-pilot, not my guest, my co-pilot, Ian Mike.
Hey.
Doing some of the best reviews. I need to catch up. I haven't caught the last
I didn't do reviews all week. I took a break.
Okay, so maybe I am caught up. But anyway, he shows off some of the comments.
And even if you're not.
And he does the best reviews in the business. And of course,
yeah, I gotta do a short just to
and it's fucking Barbie.
Yeah, my Barbie review. Yes, I love it.
All right.
Got a couple.
All right, so first off, everybody that voted in the CBC Awards, thank you so much. We had 2,400 votes. Thank you, Brian, the Godfather, for putting it together, just bringing the community together. We almost, tripled what we did last year?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I think
seeing this community grow.
2,400 or 23, something like that. That's where he ended.
Really awesome. Yes. So if you participated in that, voted, we all thank you very much for getting your voices heard, getting the community together. Manny, what's going on? Manny, the Hobgoblin creator or collector? Manny. I'm fucking up all tonight. Thanks for coming.
You good, baby? You good?
Coming through, Manny. And we have Zach.
Hey, Zach.
What's going on, Zach? Thanks for coming through. Zach has an awesome live stream he does with a bunch of card bros. Thursday night, I believe? Go check out Zach. Richard Veith.
Hey, Richard.
What's up? One of the Gibbons. IG bro. Thanks for coming through, Richard.
I'll put you to sleep, Richard. I got you.
What's going on, PQ?
PQ.
Part of that Spine Ticks crew. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, and Mike didn't get his books yet, but we're probably going to be reviewing. We have Superman Lost. I like this one. Are you getting this?
Yeah. No, I love this.
So we're definitely going to review that. I want to review this next week if you get your books.
Yep. And that's the cover I got too. Massimo.
This was good.
Yep. I'm grabbing that.
And we're not reviewing this.
Oh, I'm getting that too, though.
Yeah, it's not very good.
No,
I guess we can review this too. Did you get the number 1 reprint?
Yes, I am, and I'm getting. Is that the Cobra cover? No, that's the Joe cover. Oh, it's the Cobra cover. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the Cobra cover.
Hell yeah, Cobra!
Cobra!
What's going on, Birdman? Yeah, hey, no, let's not. That's the stupidest. No,
I love that shit as a kid. I used to go around like la 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 la. Thanks to the movies. No, I mean honestly, in DC right now, I think there's only one book, and you know what book it is that I'm not picking up. Well, no, there's two, because I'm not reading Poison Ivy, which I massively regret, but I didn't know it was going to continue on. Nobody did, but
forever.
Yeah, and she's in the Bat Family, so I should have been, because I kind of read everything Bat Family. But the other one I'm not reading, and I shit myself on this one, is World's Finest. I pick up everything else DC though.
All right, next we have on Wednesday, me and Durs talked about upcoming movies in 2024, but I put down my top 10, and I'm going to get Mike's opinion on these, and everybody that wasn't there or wants to comment again, give your opinions on these movies coming out. What's going on, Sheena?
What's up, Sheena?
Thanks for coming through. You guys had an awesome stream on Friday celebrating your 100 milestone. It was a fun time. Love hearing you guys just talk about manga and anime because I'm kind of detached from that community right now. So it's my outlet. Thank you so much. And we have, so the honorable mentions, we'll say, we have Planet of the Apes. Are you hyped for that at all?
Yes, but not like super hyped. I've liked all those movies, but
Hmm.
honestly, it wasn't like when they came out. It wasn't like because honestly, I'm not a big fan of the original movies. I've seen all of them. I like them, but it wasn't like yeah, that's my franchise. It's Planet of the Apes. Like I grew up around that with my dads and like my uncles and stuff like that. So and they enjoyed it. So it kind of like put it off for me, kind of thing. But the new movies. I can say the first one when it first came out, I was hesitant, especially after the Mark Wahlberg like version. We got the Tim Burton one or whatever.
Hmm.
Um,
Like the
no, but
last three, I liked
the new
those.
one, the Matt Reeves ones, man. You talk about good movies, like all the way through.
I don't know what I feel about it. It's like a Caesar quest type
It
story.
kind of is, and this one, it looks like it might not. It'll be about like Caesar's kids, maybe.
Okay.
Like I don't remember if they showed Caesar. But I don't know. I gotta go watch the preview again, but it does look good, and I am excited. Like it's a movie that like I can trust to be good, if that makes sense. At this moment, it's kind of like Mission Impossible. All those movies have been successfully good, you know.
Which is the very next one. Honorable mention: Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I, I think you know, right? I recently caught up with all the Mission Impossible movies, and like after I think it was Ghost Protocol or something like that. Man, those movies, like you're talking about really good stories and stuff like that. But I mean, just good movies overall. I could do with the less Tom Cruise doing his action stunts and stuff.
The
Like,
same action sequences,
no,
basically.
I mean, he does different ones because, like, one, he was hanging off the side of the plane. Like, I could have done without that. Another one was like him doing the motorcycle scene, like, legit down, like,
Yeah, that was.
in
I actually
these.
love that one.
Yeah, me
And the
too.
one on the
That one,
side
I
of the building, I like that one too.
ate me too. The side of, I
Yeah,
think it was more like the side of the plane that not only did it made me nervous watching it because it didn't look safe at all.
right. Could you imagine the wind if the wind was like picked up around there?
And they gave him like handholds, you could tell, on like the side of the plane or whatever, and it still looked like. I mean, that's all he had was his hands, like no gloves. mm,
And lastly, Bad Boys 4.
no,
No, you like
nope.
any of the Bad Boys films?
I want to say I enjoyed like the first two, but honestly, due to his
The last
actions,
one, oh, okay.
do, yeah, due to his actions, I'm not excited for anything that he has. Like, mm, I'm anti Will Smith.
I like the first two. The third one was not that good at all. So, yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed all the movies. They're fun, like action movies per se. The third one was kind of like, it was like the plot wasn't so great, but yeah.
All right. So, on to my list. Number 10, Furiosa.
Yes, I'm a huge
Because I
Mad Max.
love, yes, I'm a Mad Max fan for sure.
I'm kind of not so excited they're going with her instead of just doing another Mad Max film, but I trust he's gonna be in it, kind of thing. But I did like Furiosa as well. I like, her. Drawing a blank in her name.
He said Bad
Charlize
Boys
Theron.
4 guest starring Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, right? When I read that, I thought he was legitimate. Now I got the joke. I was like,
Dude, if you made him the bad guy, that would be awesome.
No. And talking about that, I think it's real ironic about how people quit like certain actors and stuff based on allegations and stuff. No, I quit this actor based on something physical that he did on live TV.
Right.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on Will Smith.
What's going on, Dale? Is suspense. Dale's been
What's
dropping
up,
some new
Dale?
content lately. Awesome stuff
It's
with the
that I
kids.
watched this newest video. Man, the very beginning of that movie had me cracking up with him and
Yes, with him and his
her
daughter.
too. Yeah,
He's just like
just
instructing
thinking
her.
about it right now.
He's
Like
like
she was all like,
SUS.
mm.
Thanks for coming through, Dale. You're awesome. All right, number 9, we got Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire.
Yes. And ironically, I watched Aftermath and the girl Ghostbusters this morning with my brother.
Nice. Yeah, I like the premise of it. I think the trailer was dope. It looked really dark. People were just dying, freezing to death left and right.
I hope so, and I hope this one we go away from Gozer. That was like I had to like bring that back to my brother. Like we've kind of stuck on the same bad guy for a couple films. Like I mean, there's got to be other ghosts out there.
Right. My boss grew up in Will Smith's neighborhood. He
It's like,
said
bro,
Will bullied him.
I believe it.
Uh,
Dude's got problems.
What's up, Rude?
What's up, Rude?
Thanks for coming through, Rude. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great night. Yeah,
Oh, that was really cool, Dale.
Your
I
boss
love
moved
that
to Bel
part.
Air.
I love that part of it.
We
I thought
don't do scripts.
I thought they were legitimately doing it in the beginning, and then I was like, oh, okay, I got
Yeah.
it.
Number 8, Beetlejuice 2.
I should be super excited. I'm a huge Beetlejuice fan. Like, that is a Tim Burton film that I really, really like. But like, it's just been so long. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm all for sequels. I've been waiting for Back to the Future. I've been waiting for, you know, I mean, I'm all for sequels if they're done right, well written, good act. You know, I mean, everything I've heard about Beetlejuice so far is like pop culture gimmick casting. Like, oh, great, well, Wednesday was a huge hit. Let's throw her in this. Oh, you know, John. For some reason, Johnny Depp was in the news. Let's throw him in there. Like, no, all the like. I don't know, and I'm kind of being like anti, but
I mean, those people played that kind of role for that movie well.
They did, and I'm not talking against them. It just feels kind of like the FF casting we get. Like they're just throwing big names.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever to me.
Just to get you excited for it, and I'm not really a fan of that anymore. Like honestly, nowadays, I don't care who's in the movie. Like I want it to look good. I want it to be a good story. And nowadays it's like every movie is focused on what big names they can throw in it to get you to go, you know, to the movies. And I get the ideology about it, but it's not winning in my book. Like I think it's a major drawback, like especially on like how big a budget these movies are and stuff like that. But like once we get a trailer or a teaser for Beetlejuice 2 and I see at least what it looks like, because I was a fan of the cartoon. I was a fan, like I love that story in general, and there's a lot you could do with it. And we don't have a lot of like supernatural type films like that. So in the end, I am excited for it, but I'm just really hesitant that it's even going to get made. It's been on the chopping block for like years, and
oh my god, they've been talking about it for decades. Yeah, that's the only thing that I have issues with is, it's been a long time.
It's kind of like the Spawn thing, you know. I mean that's been on the docket since the first Spawn came out, and I mean, where's that got us besides casting news?
Yeah, right. What's up, Brian LCS, the Godfather?
What's up, Brian?
Like, this is blasphemy. He was cringe in The Flash. What?
See, I love Michael Keaton. Now I'm not. Now I got the hot take because he's not like my ultimate version of Batman. I do love his portrayal in Batman, but he's still. I don't know if that exists yet. I'd say Robert Pattinson's getting closer for me, but like I said, closer. Okay, but in The Flash, no, Michael Keaton was great. Like I honestly think people see like two versions of the movies because I love The Flash, and he was not one of the biggest complaints in the movie, and that they had some broken scenes. I mean, that movie in the beginning was pretty broken.
Yeah, well, the first 20 minutes of the movie was the worst part. What's going on, Justin? Three good nerds.
Justin?
The collector of everything. Thanks for coming through, Justin. Just checked out your Captain Marvel review and one of your pizza reviews. Do some different stuff on his channel that I like with the family. Yeah, I thought there were.
I think they are. Yeah, I think there are, and there's also like a movie poster already and like out there, but it's just basically like the number 2 on the poster.
Big budget killed the industry more than tick. Yeah, true. Everything had to get so produced. Studios need to make IPs. Yes. More or lesser known IPs.
Saw Callie and Jordan.
Fallout, nice. There's Kylie and Jordan. What's going on, David?
Hey, Dad.
Thanks for coming through, David. I was watching your hockey rips earlier on your live. Great stuff. Part of that card community. Thanks for stopping by, David.
They were saying Fallout's in the works. There's actually quite a bit of video game content being made into movies or shows.
Mm-hmm. Mainly TV shows, I've noticed.
Well, I know we're getting Mortal Kombat 2, and that's coming quick. Like, I think they're like so far done filming, because that's why they just dropped that Johnny Cage animation, and we got Mortal Kombat 1 the game. Trying to do it consecutively. I don't know who's excited for number 2. I'm hoping, it's a little bit.
Was all right. I mean,
I liked it.
I didn't hate it.
I don't need that new guy. Just get rid of Scorpion's grandson or whatever that was. Like, I don't need the dude where his power is that he just gets beat up. Like, I don't need that part of it. Like,
yeah. Phil's gonna do a bust of your head like Madame Dita Mine, but it's gonna be lime jello.
I read that. I was like, lime jello. Give me grape.
What's up, Dagger?
What's up,
Appreciate
Dagger?
you so much for that prize tag earlier on Big B Stream. Definitely
Cyberpunk.
Have to get you back for that. Buddy.
Yeah, I heard.
We'll check out Dagger though. He does a lot of lives, and he's got Dagger ticks.
Dagger ticks. No, I was saying I was gonna mention, but we got some more people. Look who just popped in.
What's going on, Cliff?
What's up, Cliff?
Awesome dude in the community. Had a fun time with him on the sesh earlier, and he's part of the Council of Comics. You guys were talking about some great stuff on your live today. They go live before DERS at 4:00 Central Time. We'll check out the Council of Comics. Yeah, I don't know what to think. I mean, movies, honestly, since Endgame, superhero movies have been kind of trash.
I'm in the disagreement about that. I mean, there have been some good ones. There have been some bad ones. There's been some okay ones. I think we're quick to like go to either side of the spectrum. Like, ever since Endgame, there hasn't been any good super. Well, we got Zack Snyder's Justice League.
But they've been trash.
We got Zack Snyder's Justice League, and in my mind, that's the ultimate comic book movie, and we got that.
But that's not. I'm not counting that because that.
Oh yeah, but it still counts.
The original just wasn't screwed up.
It was the original intended movie after they got done with Marvel's messing around with it with Josh Whedon. I don't understand the concept of that crap. Like, why would you hire?
He came in and sabotaged it. This the stupid stuff like the upshots on Wonder Woman's ass and stuff like that.
The upshots of Batman's crack. Like, why?
Yeah, just weird shit. Anyway.
No, but as I heard it, I was going into this earlier. We got a lot of different video game movies or TV shows going. What's up, DVH?
Thanks so much for coming by, DVH. I know it's really late there. Appreciate you. Awesome channel. Go check him out with him and the Badger and his wife. He was a great artist. Thanks for stopping by, DVH. I don't know, the action scenes.
They pulled it off.
It wasn't him in the suit. It was a freaking stunt man. But the action scenes looked good.
Yeah, they did. And that was some of my favorite parts in the movie is when he was fighting Zod, because we got to see it multiple times. Like, no, I liked all that.
The trophy order going in tomorrow. Nice. It's going to be a great time on December 2nd. Everybody mark your calendars for Saturday, December 2nd, whenever the awards are going to be divvied out. It was a hell of a time last year for sure.
I'd be more excited if we got the cartoon first, if they dropped something Beetlejuice to remind people. I mean, you're talking about, like, that's a common thing with these movies. Yeah, let's do Top Gun Maverick, like 30 years later. I mean, like, that's speaking to a certain age group that saw that movie 30 years ago, but like, is it speaking to like a younger crowd to get it involved? Like, to me, that's awkward as weird as shit that Hollywood is doing that. Let's take like stuff that we haven't messed with in like 30 years and had no, I mean, they basically haven't touched it, and let's make a sequel of it and hope people go see the movie.
I think to the people that are 30 years older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And as
agree
far
with
as I
that.
know it, those are the people that aren't going to see the movies. This is the people that are staying home and like choosing to do the home theater stuff. No, it's people with kids and families and stuff that are going to.
Right. What's up, CJ? Sorry, I changed it. Is that better, O King?
What's up, CJ? I don't
Thanks for
can
coming by, CJ.
CJ.
Appreciate you. CJ's got a great channel. He does the Insomniac Hour way late at night, but he's also been doing interviews about 7 o'clock ish whenever he schedules those with some great content creators and members of the community. All right. Jeez, I was way up here.
I mean, no, during comments.
Hopefully, there are some books in there. Oh yes, thank you so much, Dagger. I don't even know what it was. Like you said, it was just a mystery box. Dagger
It did.
ticks,
It did, DBH.
treehouse ticks, shipping ticks. Nice. Shang-Chi was the best one since Endgame, in my opinion.
I like Shang-Chi, but I like the Eternals too. I admit that there are some boring parts in it, but I mean, I still enjoyed it, especially a lot more than some of these other ones we got recently, like Ant-Man. Because Ant-Man Quantumanium, I liked it, but compared to Shang-Chi or the Eternals, I'd say it's a step down from those, not a step up. There was
Right.
parts I liked of Quantumanium, but you're talking about that, like we got all these jokey, hokey Marvel movies. What's up, Katie?
What's up,
We got all
K-pop?
these jokey hokey Marvel movies that everybody hates, like Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder, and but yet they take the good comedy from Ant Man. Like
Yeah,
again, making no sense.
I don't think we said how to swag, did we?
Not sure.
What's up, Swagster So Wizard?
I
Part of
forget
my
those.
D&D group. Had a hell of a time. Part of that Spine Ticks crew. One of the 4 horsemen of Ticks. Thanks for
That's
coming
actually
by.
that's actually one of the things I'm excited about for the What If season 2, because we're going to see a little more of Shang-Chi, even though it doesn't amount to anything. But that's kind of like one of the. It's like two of the plotline stories is like Hela getting the 10 rings, and then Shang-Chi was featured in the, I forget what other storyline, but I'm kind of excited to see, I mean, we haven't seen him since.
Right. Yeah, it's like why haven't he popped up in the end credit scene, like something? Hot take. Superhero movies have been oversaturated. They kind of have, for sure.
They have, but they're selling. There's a reason for it. I mean,
Right.
and for all means, it's a brand new genre for theaters. I mean, you go backwards and you're talking about the comic book movies we got. They weren't.
Right.
I'm just happy we're getting them. I don't, I mean, but I'm in the line of, you're talking about the big two. We're not talking about like Amazon wetting their feet. We're not talking about Apple wetting their feet. We're talking about Disney, an established company. I'm so sick and tired of this. Like, no, it's okay for Disney to do okay. Oh yeah, are you saying that on their animated movies? I mean, when's the last time they dropped a bad animated movie?
Right.
Like, no, to me, the thinking beyond that is bizarre. You're talking about the top two in multi-billionaire companies, Warner Brothers and Disney, that has control of these companies, and for them to be making these type of decisions is phenomenally broken. Like something is broken inside their companies.
Right. No, I was reading an interview and it had a couple different directors from Marvel, and they were talking how the studios, basically the executives, come in and they make them change their vision on a bunch of different stuff. So I don't know. More Constantine, Keanu. Yeah, he does want to play it, but he said that it's never going to happen. He's like, apparently he's
Well, before the James Gunn announcement, that was back on the list, and Keanu, all that was back on the list. I don't know if it's still on the list after the James Gunn thing. But honestly, they did say there was going to be some Elseworld movies, so I kind of figure that Constantine 2 still would be, on the docket. Maybe I'm hoping that, because I love that first Constantine. That's what got me into Constantine, was that movie. I didn't know anything about Hellblazer or anything before then, and that movie actually like sparked my interest in, Constantine in general.
Let's see here. Yeah, I haven't seen any of season 2, but I've read the entire series, so
I'm watching season 2.
it's
I'm
amazing.
I'm enjoying it. I haven't seen the third episode, but I have seen the first two. And the first, I'm in the agreement with everybody else. It's just weird how they started out. It's still great animation and storytelling, but it's like for the first, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, you're like, what the hell is going on?
What's up,
But it's still
Gilliam
good.
A?
It's still good. What's up, Gilliam?
Yeah, apparently it's coming to a head on season or episode, what, 4 or 5? 5 coming up. Then they're gonna take a
Yeah,
break.
and then the break, a long break too. That's why I'm not at
Nice.
this moment. That's why I'm not like, super excited to watch each episode because I know there's gonna be a long break.
I think we're finally down at the bottom here. What's up, BCC?
What's up,
Great
Black
show
Man?
earlier. Runs down the top comics of the week by Theros.
One of these days I gotta break away from my shows and go to Black Crown because I feel bad because I never get to watch because I'm in Legion and
That's why you need 2 phones. That's what I do.
damn it, 2 phones. I got 2 phones.
Surfer. One of my favorite channels on YouTube right here.
What's up, hey Surfer?
Living in Hawaii, living the good life. What's going on, Surfer? Appreciate you.
Bye, Entertainment.
Yeah, take care, Entertainment. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. All right, back to the movies. We were on 8-7 Argyle.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? It's like a spy thriller. It stars
Probably not.
Henry Cavill, John Cena, and Dua Lipa are in it.
I might see it, but yeah, I'm not into spy thrillers. James Bond, I enjoy Mission Impossible, sure, but past that,
You didn't see that picture going around the internet with Henry Cavill with the flat top, the tall flat top, like Vanilla Ice? Yeah, that's what he has in this movie.
no, I didn't see that.
But anything with Henry Cavill, that's my favorite actor, so I'm pumped to see anything with him, honestly.
Just weird.
Did porn take?
It did. BQ.
That's funny. See you later, CJ.
We bored him.
What's going on, Tony?
Get out. What's up, Tony?
Appreciate you, Tony, coming through.
Ooh, I
Does
did
awesome
like it.
live on Saturday nights. Did a Doctor Who live this last week.
That was
Mike
so
was
much.
on there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Oh,
I watched the majority of it. Thanks for coming through, Tony.
Rodini.
Funny. Not the Tina ticks. Don't be giving Tina no ticks.
I like Cavill as a villain. Like hot take, he was really good in Mission Impossible. Like, because, I mean, it was like half villain, half hero in that movie or whatever. But still, like most of that movie, he was a.
Oh yeah. Trev, I'm having fake deja vu because I remember going over these movies. I did. I'm doing my top 10 with Evil Mike.
He didn't
so if you watch it on Wednesday and you heard the fucking 30 movies that I talked about, these are like 10 of them that I like. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, Rudine. Dude, we were talking about Doctor Who to celebrate its anniversary over on
number 6, Borderlands.
That one I am excited for because I'm not a huge Borderlands fan. I think I only played the first 2, but it makes for a good story, and it's like one of those things that people are craving right now, like The Boys. People love The Boys because it's how over the top, and and I feel like that it's a niche genre that isn't touched on that much in movies. So I think it would be a dope, like if they do it right. I could even go for the cell animation that they use in the game and use like real people instead of the generic models that they use, because they've done that in some movies like
I want to say that the what's his name that plays Caesar in Planet of the Apes is in it. The freaking Andy Serkis, yeah. I want to say that he's in there.
I'd be super behind it. No, but Borderlands sounds fun, and I mean it's just a fun story overall kind of thing. Oh, TM did, and he said he liked Doctor Who. I think he's watched a couple episodes. He put that in the Insomniac chat and tagged me.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I loved the 9th, 10th, and 11th Doctors.
I
That's
like
the
a
time
bunch.
I watched. Of course, I think
Um,
David Tennant's the greatest. Was my favorite.
Him and Matt Smith is a toss up for me. They're so close, but
And
it's
Christopher Eccleston was the one in between, right?
well, when you listen to us, like that was the one that they hated. That's the one that I kept going back to. I kind of like Christopher Eccleston, but
Yeah.
it's really not the doctor. It's the stories that go into those episodes. And for me, Christopher Eccleston just had his doctor had like some of the more unique but horror like type episodes. So I thought maybe that's why I was more
Yeah,
into it.
those are honestly the best ones
Oh
with
man, there's some.
the weeping
I kept
angels or whatever.
the mannequin one. I kept going
Hmm.
back to that, even though I was thinking of other doctors. I kept going back to the Eccleston seasons. I was like, damn it.
What's up, Ryan Riley?
Hey, Ryan Riley. I found out a lot
Won
about Ryan Riley today.
won my giveaway last month. I'm bored again. I thought, what? You left? Now you're back? You never left. Damn it,
We didn't
CJ.
think-
Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Right?
I don't know if I've seen the promo for it yet. I've just heard talk.
I love the game Borderlands. I could play that forever.
Now, supposedly Borderlands the game, Katie, they're supposed to be doing a movie for it. Movies. It's supposed to be a 3-movie deal. Like the
I
games.
will, and I will eat my noodles. I eat noodles once a week.
I love noodles.
Borderlands the game, yes, it's going to be a movie. They've been talking about it for quite a while. I want to say like 5 years ago is when they started the whispers.
Yeah, I want to say when
they.
they did like Borderlands 3, that's when it came on the docket because they did like the 2 games after that. So it's been around for a while, like floating around.
He said he didn't have a problem with Eccleston.
Mhm.
What's up, Comic Aussie?
What's up, Ozzy?
Thanks for coming through. Awesome
Quinn.
channel. Appreciate you. I like chow mein. Never played it. It's a first-person shooter, pretty much. Surfer Ticks. Thought you left. Which is not exactly. That's my favorite one. David Tennant. All right, let's try to get down here to the bottom. Movie number 5, Gladiator 2.
No,
Simply because it's Ridley Scott. It's gonna be great.
I love Ridley Scott, and I trust the movie will probably good. But am I excited for it? No, it's another one of those like first off, what's the story gonna be like?
It's about Lucius. It's about his or her son, the queen's son or whatever. The one
Yeah,
that's the kid.
yeah, I know.
I mean, I think it's, dude, he always produces epics.
I love Ridley Scott, and I've liked the last especially the last couple things he did. I've been like, I mean, did you watch what was it, Bad Mother, the HBO show? Oh man, that was phenomenal. But not a lot of people have. Like, not a lot of people like Prometheus and Alien Covenant. I did. Like,
Yeah, look at your
yeah,
symbol.
I know.
You got the alien kicking it.
No, but I am a big Ridley Scott fan. But as far as Gladiator, it's another one of those things. Once I see the trailer, I think it'll, But I mean, because that's like Napoleon's out right now. I don't know anybody that's talking about that movie. I'm excited for it because of the way it looks, who's in it, like. But I don't know. I'm excited. Am I excited for them talking about it? Like, I don't know. Like, it's another one of those like, why 20-year-old like.
Mike's vape sounds like Dan's crackle. It's hilarious, Dan.
I try not to do
Dan
that.
Devatore. Yeah, his shit was all crackling like always. Always having to like turn it off.
Oh man, I've seen Prometheus so many times.
Dude,
saw
Prometheus was so good.
I did not know it was going to connect to Alien. So when I saw it and found out it was in like Alien connected movie, I instantly like walked out of the theater, rebought another ticket, and watched it again.
That's awesome. The only movie I've done that with in the past, maybe forever, was Man of Steel.
You don't want to know what the movie I did. Like in most people, I did that with Zack Snyder's
Wow.
Justice League. I watched it back to back. Like,
Dude, yes. I watched that back to back. I'm talking about movie theater though. Yeah.
well, I saw it on HBO Max, and we had
All
a.
right.
I got to see it
Christ,
IMAX.
TJ. All right. Next we have number 4, Deadpool 3.
Yes and no. At the moment, I'm not really excited for anything Marvel, but it doesn't mean I'm not like like I don't have hopes and stuff. Deadpool 3, I do, but it's another one of those things. Like this will be the first official like Disney rated R anything, right? So like that's gonna be a huge like either win or gain is how that plays out for me because you could do those movies without doing the rated R, but it takes away so much of what we got from the original series.
It's got to be rated R.
And I'm a fan of all the cameos and stuff and the concept, like Deadpool killing off the Fox universe or whatever. But like, I mean, currently it's kind of like one of those things. If it's not leading anywhere, I'm kind of not a fan of it. Like, that's like the people are downplaying the Marvels, but for me at least, we got 2 connecting scenes to something else, which we have a lot of connection scenes to stuff right now. I think there's like 8 or 9 open threads that are going or something like that. But I want this phase to finally get somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And it's not really, we just have these random projects that keep popping up. Oh,
It's not
Echo,
connected.
oh, Deadpool, oh, like, are we eventually going to get to like an Avenger head to this, kind of thing? And I don't know. It's like, I'm excited for What If, I'm excited for Deadpool, like, but it's one of those things that like I'm steadily losing faith in Disney Marvel.
Do you have your head sculpt? You fake your death for your escape, Alcatraz. That's funny. No, Madam's quite not done with it. She'll take a little bit. I don't know if she said Wednesday she'll be done with it, but she'll be done with it here real quick. And she'll show off the final product. And then Mike's next. He's going to be her next victim to get his head sculpted. Go check out Madam Blaster's channel.
Yeah, I could do that. I'd be down for that more than just have a series of Deadpool going through different stuff within the MCU as he pops in. That would be dope. And I agree, DVH.
Yeah.
At this point, it's going to be a major thing because so far all we've gotten is like mature, and Secret Invasion wasn't too mature.
Right. I haven't watched Secret Invasion.
It was okay. I liked it. Yeah, I mean, it has its faults and stuff like that. I can see why like it got such bad.
Head sculpt.
Right. I liked both ABP. Somebody was asking about Alien vs Predator, and I mean, they're not the movies I wanted. They're bad, good movies, but for me, anything involving alien predators is a plus. So
yeah, I was kind of disappointed in those, honestly. But
I was highly disappointed. I grew up around the comic and the games. Like that's what I wanted to see: that the Marines versus the Predators versus the aliens, and eventually the Colonial Marines tagging up with the Predators to take on the aliens. That's what I wanted to see. Where the fuck was that?
Frog saying, anticipate an abundance of fan service.
I think that's all they're doing right now, and honestly, it's not working for me. Like I'm gonna admit it, Loki 2 is great. Season 2 is great. The last couple things, honestly, for me, the Marvels, the movie was a good watch. It wasn't the greatest they put out, but honestly, I liked it better than some of the other stuff we've got. But right now, it just seems like that's all they're doing is fan services.
And number 2, we have Godzilla x King Kong, New Empire.
Yes, I'm a big Godzilla fan. Not so much
I
Kong.
love the first one.
I like Kong, but I'm more a Godzilla fan. Like in those two regards, like Nintendo versus Sega, Godzilla has always been, versus Kong.
Godzilla Sega.
No. I like Godzilla first. Kong is second.
Dude, I love Sega more than Nintendo myself.
Nah, but I've always been a Godzilla and Kong. Like that whole monster verse, I enjoy. Like even Rodan and like all the different monsters, like Ultraman. Like I grew up on those Saturday morning. That some of those toys are like my favorite toys are early Godzilla toys. Now, honestly,
Right.
I think a lot of those early Godzilla toys are a lot better than the ones we're getting right now.
Oh, for sure, dude. Toys now kind of suck compared to whenever we were kids, or even
Oh,
before we were kids. They were
mhm.
quality. And lastly, of course, Dune.
Yes, Dune's a big one. I know you too.
I love Dune. The first one, we just watched it again pretty recently.
I
Just
watched it
amazing
recently.
cinematography, amazing acting, amazing script. I
I loved it.
can't fault the first one.
I can fault it that they made us wait for a part two and they only gave us like the beginning boring part of the story. Now get to the good stuff. Come on, man. I want to see some sandworms. Let that motherfucker ride.
Dude, it was still good. Oh my
Yeah, it
gosh.
was. No, I loved it. And I honestly was
There was it was a setup movie, just like any trilogy.
well, honestly, they gave us a lot more action than the book. And if you read the book in that part, there was
Mm.
because we got a lot of like flashback stuff, so they kind of actioned it up for us. Dune was good, Tony. Dune was really good. And he said he hadn't watched it yet. Dune ticks.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Dune
there's
was
people that
good.
don't like it. My brother did not like it. He's tried to
Yeah,
watch it
Durs
like
didn't like it. I
two, three
was
times. They're just, and I get it. It's too slow for them. My brother said the same thing, and he's tried watching it twice. Like, it's just too slow for him. But that's I don't remember if my brother was a huge fan of the original Dune, which I was. I mean, I've seen that movie like hundreds of times.
all right, and that's all my movies we're gonna go over. Now we got enough time for 5 questions. You wanna do yours, you wanna do mine?
You ask one, I got one, because I got some.
Okay. First off, we'll do
Watch it on 1.5x.
what was the best year or years of your life and why?
Shit. I mean, honestly, I want to say when I was a kid, like, like all the way up until I was a teenager, I had a pretty good life. Like, and it was sad. There wasn't too much I couldn't ask for. Like, we didn't have everything, and I wasn't the richest family or anything like that. But compared to most, we still had. I mean, because I had more brothers, so yeah, having like a bigger family, like even though it is a drawback, it's still comparatively we had a lot of stuff because of that kind of thing. Um, Nah, but honestly, I enjoy being an adult. Like, even though it's rough, it's tough, blah blah blah. But like I want to say my 30s to 40s, I've had really good times. Like, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to sum up. I don't know if I have like a favorite year. There's a lot of bad luck and bad moments mixed in.
I put down 21 because turning 21, if you're a party animal,
Mhm.
just let loose. That was a hell of a year. 28 was a great year because my divorce was finalized. I had freedom. And last year, when I was 42, joining this community,
Hmm.
getting to know all you
Yeah, that
guys,
was a good time for me. Yeah.
just been amazing. Appreciate each one of y'all.
Same here, my family. All right, so my question is, what's your favorite video game of all time?
Romance of the Three Kingdoms, number.
3?
Yeah, I was about to say 3 or 4.
3 was good.
Yeah. It's
2 was okay.
a. Huh?
I was like, 2 is okay.
It's a strategy. It's not really a real time strategy, would you
No,
say?
it's
But
not.
it's a
I don't know.
strategy game.
It's strategy, but I forget what you classify it. But it's very slow. But it's just
It's
basically a
a
war game.
yeah, it's a war game about the Civil War in China. It's a historical based game, and you recruit generals, you level them up, you recruit armies, you build up your fortresses, and then you attack. Try to become the emperor of China. Hey, that's a good thought right there.
Mhm.
42. Yeah, and it's 42 is the answer to life. So,
Right? It
and I
is.
joined this community. See you, Brian. Have a
How
great
about
night, buddy.
mine is Zelda, like and
Divorce ticks.
divorce ticks. Yeah, and we're all a part of that. You too, CJ. Um, no, mine's Zelda. My favorite game of all time is Zelda. That's the game that like because
The
I was already
original?
playing. Yeah, I was already playing games before that, but I mean, my like, and people love my story that I tell of like how I experienced, like how I came across Zelda. Because I'm in like a video game chat, and like, they ask like, and I shared, and they were like, "Oh my god." No, but no, I want to say I was playing games before that, of course, Atari, some other, but that seeing that game, like that was like the one of the first legit NES games, and it blew my mind, and like especially the style of the game, and like there's so many things that I'm addicted to, like the side quests and stuff like that. Like I go ham on every Zelda. Like I've completed every Zelda like 100%. I usually
What's
go
your
back.
favorite Zelda?
Um,
Breath of the
I'd have to
Wild,
say
Wind Walker,
no. The Breath of the Wild is
Wind
definitely
Waker.
high up there, and Wind Waker's high up there, and that was like a hated one for a long time for a lot of people, and I love that one because like it was the first one where we actually got to see like Link's facial like features and stuff like that, and I love the cartooniness of it. But I want to say Super Nintendo, Link to the Past, but I have so
Okay.
many that are like I want to say Breath of the Wild is definitely that's ultimately like one of my like top games of all time is Breath of the Wild. It's such a like just the like the physics in the game is like out of this
Is
world.
incredible. Yes,
Yeah, I
incredible.
mean anything you can do in real life, pretty much except going to the bathroom, is in the game, which is nuts.
L to the Ray. What's up,
What's
El
up, El
Ray?
Ray?
My Dynasty Breaks brother. Thanks for coming through, El Ray.
Yeah, but there hasn't been too many I don't like or what. I've played all of them. I mean, some of the ones are the ones that don't get enough love, like Majora's Mask. That's one of my favorite ones. Like, and I hated it when it first came out. Like, and I want to say like it took a while for me to understand the logistics of how to play that game, but once I started playing it, crap, I love just the story and some of the imagery in that game.
Hell yeah. I'm not going to highlight that one, CJ. Sorry. All right, we got
I will.
I don't know what to ask here. We'll ask, what was your dream car as a kid and dream car as an adult?
Mine was a 1996 Honda Civic, and I've owned it twice in my life.
No, your dream car.
That was my dream car.
Okay.
like growing up, like I don't know. I've always liked Hondas and Civics and Accords, stuff like that. Which I'm not a huge car guy. I don't know if you're talking fantasy cars, like that's different. Like I would pick something else, but like no, my dream car, like, and that's one of my favorite cars that I've owned. It's just fun. I don't know, but yeah,
That's a really good one, Tony.
my best friend when I was growing up,
Eleanor?
like as a teenager, they were rebuilding a Shelby Mustang GZ.
Nice, dude. The Shelbys are awesome.
Honda Ticks.
And what's your dream car now? Or fantasy car, or however you want to word it.
I don't know if I really have
like
a
if
dream
you had
car.
any car for free, what would it be?
I don't even know. There's cars that I like. Like I like a lot of the models out there. My boss has a really nice truck. The Toyota Tacoma is really nice, like the modern one. I think it's the 2024 he just got. It's really nice.
Phil wants to turn into Buick.
Splinter van.
Shelby Ticks. Lamborghini Countach. Nice.
I wouldn't even want like a fancy car like that. I don't even get the idea of having like a fancy race car. It's not like you can race them unless you taking them to like a drive track or whatever. You're looking for a speeding ticket. That's what you're looking for.
Shit. He's got to have the right instruments. Mine was a Porsche 911 when I was a kid, just because it was like Bad Boys, like you drove in Bad Boys, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And now would be a Lamborghini Huracan.
Mm.
That's my dream car. It's a smaller Lamborghini.
Thinking of it now, I've liked a lot of the Iron Man Audis that they had in the like Avenger films and stuff. Like, and I think now they're real cars. So if I could pick any car, I'd go with those like fancy looking Audi, futuristic looking car. 1974 Penta. That's what I'm talking about, Brad.
See you, Tony.
Gremlin.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Bye,
Appreciate
Tom.
you.
Take me a Gremlin.
Nikki 2 times. What's going on, Nikki?
What's up, Nikki? 2 times.
One of the guys in the card community doing lives, ripping cards. Go check out Nikki 2 times. Mine was a DeLorean. Yes. That's a good one.
It's a good car. All right.
I don't know about that. A good car. Didn't he go bankrupt?
Well, it's a cool looking car. And as far as I know it, they don't have a lot of like motoristic problem. Like, I think it's just they didn't sell well. Like, it was a gimmick car kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So I got my question for you. All right. So we know, or some of us know that you play D&D. Do you have miniatures? And if you do you paint them?
I used to. I don't have any anymore. I sold them. I only have one. My very first one I ever painted. I'll go get that. I'll be right back.
Please do. No, I'm playing. That is a car I like. I do like El Camino. It's like it's really, I'm not a car guy, so I draw a blank at cars I would pick. I don't have a car, so I had a car back in Houston. Datsun Beat.
Yeah, this is the first one I ever painted. Can't really see it too well, but
It's a dude with a shield and a mace. That's cool.
it's
Yeah,
hard
it's
to
hard.
see.
Yeah, it's a little bitty. You have to
Yeah,
take
I
a
kept
picture.
that one just because it was the first one I ever had. I sold the majority of them, though. I sold a lot of my collectibles when I was sick because I had to pay bills. You got to pay medical bills. You got to sell everything. Sold my comic collection. I had over 5,000 comics, and I went down to about, less than 500.
Damn. I don't currently have any miniatures, but I have had a ton of miniatures, and I do paint them. Like, I enjoy. That's one of my favorite things about D&D is painting the miniatures. Like,
oh hell yeah! You ever played Warhammer?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I've actually done Warhammer tournaments like a long time ago, but like my dad was really into it. My dad was huge into tabletop gaming, so we've been around like D&D and Warhammer and stuff like that.
Yeah, those are a little bit bigger. They're easier to paint, I think.
That's like all the I have the Heroes Quest game, and our original Heroes Quest, we painted all those figures and stuff.
Same.
Like the X-Men Danger Room 90s game that came with like the 30 figures on the set. We painted all those. Like, nice. I used to love that shit.
Yeah, I bet those DeLoreans can sell for a lot now.
Oh, they
What's
do
going
now.
on, Ferd? Ferd Bird the Nerd.
Bird?
Does a great show, noon on Sundays, Central Time.
It is a word, noon o'clock.
Yeah, obviously. I use it.
I got
yeah, right?
Please.
Go check out Spontics. He's doing some awesome AI videos where he's generating, did it like he did Transformers characters, WoW characters. Basically, pretty awesome stuff. Thanks for coming through, nerd. Ferd.
Bird.
I guess we can each ask one more. What's your favorite genre?
That's so hard, but horror. Like it lingers between like sci-fi and horror, but those are my two like go-to. But medieval fantasy is like right there too. Those are like the top.
But horror would be your number one.
Yeah, I want to say I lean like. I want to say horror is like my biggest one. It's like because usually, like if I go pick a book, it's gonna be horror related. If I go pick a comic book, that's if I'm not going superhero, that's usually what I go to. Is like horror indie stores and stuff like that. If I can get it.
It feels like horror lately has been like second in line to superheroes for comics.
I don't know about y'all in the chat, but the last 5 horror movies I've seen were fire. Like that, there's some kind of weird like, thing where it looks like that, they're actually trying to improve. I don't know, but the last couple of horror books I've read have been really, really good. Like I'm reading that Jeff Lemire's Tenement. That has been really, really good.
Did you get that new one that just came out that Durs was showing off?
Deviant. It's in my box. Like that was I pre-ordered
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
that is duh. That's right. You didn't get your books this week. I forgot.
But they're in my box. They're in my box. It's on my
Nice.
list. Because I still, even
I'm
though
thinking
like I
about
don't,
getting because they got a second print coming out this week. I'm thinking about getting.
and that's the cover I wanted. It wasn't on the second print. It was supposed to come on the first edition. Then for some reason they pushed it back to the second print, and it's got the cooler cover.
Not the adult
Nice.
babies. We need about 6 months before we see that again.
I still make my list and stuff. Like even though I haven't picked up my books, I still like I do that like a week before. Is Tenement better than Blood Commandment? You bet your ass it is. Tenement is way better than Blood Commandment. Blood Commandment just got started. It's only one issue, so and Tenement's like I think we're on the let me check. It's like 6th or 7th issue, something like that out of 10. So the story has developed a lot more. But in my opinion, like Blood Commandment was all right. I like that the writer who's doing Sizemon Kudrowski or whatever. He did that Something Epic series, and Something Epic is one of those like that not a lot of people are talking about, but it's been really, really good.
Yeah, I've been hearing Dave over at Just Your Average Geeks.
Every
he does
issue,
the reviews on those, and yeah, he's digging them too.
I stopped doing reviews on it because it was getting so good, and I was like at the because I kind of do that with certain books. I'll go so far to give you a taste, and once in my opinion, if it starts getting like overly good, I'll stop doing reviews. I'll be like, nope, I want you to go pick up the book.
Nice. Yeah, mine's got to be fantasy. I mean, the first universe, I guess,
Thanks,
that
John.
I fell in love with was Dragonlance. And the last Dungeons and Dragons movie was amazing. I loved it, every bit of it. The Witcher, The Witcher was one of my favorite. Now that Henry Cavill, we'll see what's his nuts does with the role, but
I like The Witcher. The games and the books too. I'm a big fan of The Witcher.
like Lord of the Rings,
Mm-hmm.
any of that shit. Yeah, I'm down for any of that.
And
You want to do one more?
Yeah, we can. And Frogwaller, Something Epic isn't done. The 7th issue drops this coming week. I don't.
It's only 7?
As far as I know, it was supposed to be like a 6-year issue. Oh, sorry. It was supposed to be like a 6-issue series, but I think due to the success, they're continuing because they've done that with a couple. But I don't get. There's another one from Boom Studios that I'm really enjoying from Cy Sperrier. It's Damn Them All, but it was only supposed to be a 6-issue series, and I think we're in issue 10 or some shit like that. Like I don't know, I don't know how to understand. I mean, if you plan to do like 6 issues, where the other parts of the story come from?
Right. Everybody said that's kind of like a John Constantine-ish book.
It kind of is. It's a lot different than that kind of stuff. It's basically a bunch of demons somehow escaped hell. Well, all the demons, basically, all the lords of hell and everything escaped hell, and somehow that's part of the mysteries. We don't know how, but somehow there's coins that are floating around, basically like Pokemon. And if you find one of those coins, like it has one of those demons on it, and you can actually get the demon to like work for you, or like and they all have like different powers. So in like at the beginning of the book, you have like a mobster that finds like a couple of the coins, and he's using those demons to like further his mobster stuff. But like the whole plot of the thing is kind of like a detective. She's like a magical detective, and she's trying to track down all the like different demons or whatever. Man, it's been really great, and they have some different aspects in it, like the demons, for instance, and the way they show it in the book. But like mortals aren't even supposed to be able to see demons. If we do, it just makes us sick and throw up. And those pages, when you see the demon, it looks like that. It's hard to make out. It's
That's
crazy.
cool. What's up, Bobby De La Ghetto?
What's up, Bobby?
Casey, brother. Thanks for coming by, Bobby. F yeah, Dragonlance, baby.
Hmm.
You talk about the original cartoon, the old one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean it's dated as hell for sure.
right. Same thing with D&D. Oh, okay.
What's going on, OTG?
What's up, Otaku?
Otaku, thanks for coming by. If there's anybody I'm jealous of their collection, it's this guy. Had the same tastes, and I'll say it every time I see him. What's going on, OTG?
Let's blow up.
Did you ask your question? What'd you ask?
No, I
Oh
think
no.
I can throw another one out there though.
Yeah, do one more.
What's your favorite comic miniseries of all time, and not superhero, like indie stuff? It doesn't have to be one. You can name off a couple if you can.
Stray Dogs was great. Do a
Yeah.
Powerbomb probably.
Mm.
Yeah, that just
Stray
hit me in the
Dogs.
feels. Like it was like 3 different issues of Do a Powerbomb. Really gets you in the feels.
Mm.
And Stray Dogs, of course, incredible.
Oh yeah, yeah. Stray Dogs is phenomenal.
Yeah, I
Mine's
really didn't read non-superhero miniseries till I got back into comics last year.
Mm.
And I've probably read, I don't know, I've probably read a handful, maybe 20 or 30 different ones.
Since you got back into comics, you haven't gone backwards like past the years, like 2016, 17, 18, stuff like that.
Not really, no.
Mm.
Like Vanish. Vanish was good.
Ooh, Vanish is good.
Vanish.
It's
Yeah,
another one of
there's
those,
a
like,
few of them.
another one of those like where it depends on the ending because we haven't really got like a set ending yet.
Right.
But I did like Vanish and the art and the story and everything. Mine's easy. Mine's Sweet Paprika, of course, and then
Of course.
but if I had to pick another one recently, it'd be Chroma. Chroma was fantastic, especially in like a short, concise. You know, it was only 3 issues, but or either 3 or 4. I think it was 4. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. But
Oh
I
wow,
mean,
that's real concise.
yeah, but they were thicker issues. It was like 80 pages each issue, but still.
Interesting.
Sagas.
I'm gonna have to check that out then.
Sagas been
What's the premise on that?
That's the one where it takes place in a futuristic, like a dystopian world, and there's these big like dragon lizard monsters like Godzilla size, and they've decimated the world, but they're attracted to color, and it's all color, like blood, anything with color. So the last remaining humans have like learned how to survive, and it's basically making their world colorless. Like they paint themselves in this chalk, they douse their food in this chalk, like their whole city is like covered in like whites and blacks and stuff like that. But it's basically about like every year to keep those monsters away from their city, they do a celebration where they take like a baby-sized monster and they let it loose in the city. And basically, once it roams around in the city, they beat it to pretty much near death, and they throw it back in the cage. And once every year, they do that again. You come to find out that it's not a baby monster or whatever. It's a little girl from their city that they threw in that cage. They have her dressed up to be like this monster, but the only reason they threw her in there is because they're afraid of her. She has chromosome eyes, hence the chroma, and she has 2 different colored eyes, so they see it like it's the ultimate evil. There's more story that goes into it. It's really about her escape and like what happens after that. And, like it's really about learning about those big ass monsters, and it's a fantastic story, like start to end. But I think one of the most amazing things about that story is color is literally a character in the book, because that's everything, all the creatures are drawn to color. All the main characters are scared of color, so it's an interesting concept as you read.
Interesting. What's going on, Bleeker? Reverend Bleeker?
Hey, Reverend Bleeker.
Caught about an hour of your show this morning. Oh, Mike was on there too. Mike was everywhere today.
Yeah, I was on there for like 3 hours.
Yeah, you guys were talking about wrestling. It was a good time. Thanks for stopping by, Bleeker. Yeah, I just started reading the comics, Dragonlance, but I grew up on the books. I've read about 30 different Dragonlance books. That shit's amazing. Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman
Mm.
is just an amazing team of writers.
You talking about the DC Comics, Dragonlance?
It's not DC. I don't think.
Mm.
Is it DC?
They had
I don't think
Advanced
it's.
Dungeons and Dragons. They
Oh,
had
yeah, yeah, yes, yes. There were two
back in
different.
the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about the new ones, but yes, the old ones were. The ones I got pretty recently were not DC though,
Mm.
but they're like I want to say they're like late '90s or early 2000s. What's up, Biz? Watching the movie? Working?
Hey, Biz.
I'm having deja vu. Didn't she say that earlier? No, it was Miss So that said that earlier.
Yeah. See, Callie, congratulations on your win, Callie.
Yeah, congratulations, Callie.
I tried to make it, for your part, but nah, I made it until like Bleak showed up and then I fell asleep.
Wow, cat fan. Come on now, boy.
First meal of the day.
Yeah.
We're in the next day, buddy. No.
I mean, it's the easier way to lose weight. You don't need to starve yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, and that's all the questions we have. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got some previews here real quick. Want to do that?
Let's look.
We're running a little bit late tonight. Hope everybody doesn't mind.
I don't
Maybe
want
another
to.
15 minutes or so. But we got some comics to preview coming out this week. First off, I want to show this. We got David Cornsweet, the new Superman. It's freaking awesome. I mean, he looks like Tom Welling right there, does he not?
Yeah. I like his look. He has a Superman look for me.
But he gained a bunch of muscle right here. And that's very helpful because he was pretty skinny as far as build wise. So just thought I'd show that off. Old David Cornsweet getting in shape for Superman. My favorite character. Huh?
Nikki 2 times was saying he lost some weight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Congrats. Yeah, it's a big thing.
And we got some covers. First off, we got this Batman in space. I mean, off-world.
I'm excited for this. I know a lot of people aren't. They're Batman out, but first off, I'm a Batman fan. But no, Jason Aaron's first. And then it'll be like Batman out of his element kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, this is kind of intriguing. This cover, I guess this is Starfire, maybe?
No, everybody in this book will be brand new except for Batman.
Oh.
Brand
Okay.
new. That'll be her first cover. I forget what her name is.
She looks like an evil Starfire.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be in some new galaxy. That's the whole premise of it. Is like it's supposed like Batman. It's supposed to be a young version of Batman, and somehow he gets teleported to like a new space that's never been featured in the DC universe, kind of thing. So it's all new characters, all new.
Hell yeah. We got World's Finest 21. Consistently the best book on the shelves, in my opinion. I'm not reading everything, but other stuff that I've read, I love World's Finest. So another great Dan Moore cover. Bringing that Kingdom Come universe in. Pretty awesome. And we have the holiday card variants. Now, this concept really didn't get me, but there's a couple of them that I'm looking to get, like this one.
I love this concept. They're doing this after they did the trading card variants, and I love the trading card ones. How you can actually like rip them off the cover, and I think that's dope.
Right?
I don't know if I'll be picking this one up. I might because I think there's 2 that drops this week. I think
There's
that
3,
one.
I believe.
Is it?
I got 2 of them on my list.
Yeah, I think I got 2 too.
Oh.
I got that one. Oh, Superman
We got
Great.
Harley Quinn, black, white, and redder, number 5.
Pass.
This is a Warren Loud cover.
Pass. I don't do none of those black, red, white. I love Harley, and it's got some great covers. There's 2 other covers that I like. Cover A and cover C is Really nice.
Nice, Bobby. I'm trying to make it to Planet, me and Mike.
I'm trying.
We'll see, though. Yeah, shit's tight.
I was telling
Damn,
Mike
these
that I
don't
might just make a
fucking up.
trip out to Kansas City, minus a con, just rent a hotel room and go visit some people.
That's a good idea, too. Yeah,
Be a
don't have
little
to worry
cheaper.
about the. Yeah.
Because I'm not really excited about the con. I've been to so many cons. I mean, yes, I've
Shit,
never been to
but I haven't
Planet
been to a
Con.
con in forever, since 2004.
We'll go to a little mini con before then. You're in Texas. There's cons all the time.
Yeah, but the point of going to a con is to meet people in the community.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
For me, it is, at least. We got J. Jarrett Flash, #2. Still haven't read the first one. I need to. I have it.
It's fantastic. All three
That's
of
what you're
those books,
saying.
the Golden Age. Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Great cover. For some reason, all these minimized.
Yeah, we were talking about that
Of
today.
course. Can't wait for this one. I love the first issue. And look at this
Yep.
cover.
Yeah, I'm
Superman
excited.
just holding up in his mouth. You enjoyed this one?
Yeah, I love Godzilla versus Kong versus Jail or whatever. I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'm gonna go hard and get like the connecting variants or whatever, but
Yeah, I didn't quite
yes.
like those. They're David Nakayama, which he's usually
Yeah,
pretty good, but I didn't quite like the
yeah, me
one
too.
I saw.
Yes, I'm grabbing this one.
This one's amazing. I
Yep,
wish I could
this
turn
one's
this, but it's got Ma and Paul Kent on there. Just a great cover.
got like I put stars next to books that I'm like super excited about. This one has 2 stars next to it. I was like,
Hell
oh
yeah.
man, and it's the holiday variant. I could do it just that picture all on the cover, but then it's like a postcard variant. I was like, hell yeah.
And we got the A cover,
Yeah.
Superman, #8. Loving this series.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Hey, what's up, Eddie from the Batcave?
Hey, Eddie.
Thanks for coming through. Eddie's always drops content on his channel, New Comic Book Day hauls. He's been showing off his collection of like Captain America figures and stuff, and different toy cars. Like you got the Batmobile, the Scooby Doo mobile, and like antique ones, not new ones. Pretty
Yeah.
awesome stuff. Eddie. We got Wonder Woman #3. Digging this series.
Loving it. She's probably my second favorite character, like top. Like I'm loving everything Wonder Woman. I read both those, the Amazon Attack and the Wonder Woman issue 2. Both of them were fire.
And the Jim Lee variant. Let's go, baby.
Mm-hmm.
This
I
might be
go
my cover of the week. We'll see.
I might be going for the 1 in 25 on this one. I want that Trinity design.
Oh yeah, that one looks pretty good too. But man,
If I
it's hard to
can't get
get
that
one
one,
in
if I can't
25
get,
to be.
yeah, I know it is. If I can't get that one, then I'm going with that one. That's the one on my list, Jim Lee.
All right, on to Marvel. We got Carnage #1.
Yep, grabbing this.
Cletus Cassidy back in the role.
Yeah,
And it's a dope cover on that one.
should be a little weird. We don't know where. I mean, the last time we saw Carnage, he's running around without Cletus, so that's the cover I'm going for.
And then Rose Besh, yes. And this is supposed to be Carnage, just the symbiote.
A lot of
Or
people were saying
Misery.
it's Misery, but
Uh-huh.
I don't think Misery's in the series. Like she just finished up with her series, and she is so far separate from Carnage. So I don't know why she would be on the cover.
Yeah,
Like, she
I was
kind
thinking that's exactly what I was thinking, and then after thinking about it, I was thinking maybe that's just the symbiote.
It could be. I don't know. She did face off with Carnage, and she was one of the only ones that could like keep her, keep him away. I mean, she did end up dying.
You just cracked 420, baby.
Hey,
Load it
come on,
up,
man.
pass it around.
Got it right here, baby.
It's got a few more left, people. We got who does this one again? Mark Brooks, Jean Grey cover. of Immortal X-Men. I just love the colors in this.
Yeah, it's got a cool colors.
All the different versions of her throughout the years.
I'm not reading it.
And
I think they got a.
You don't
Yeah,
read
yeah.
cover buys.
Nah, not really. Sometimes I do though. Every now and then, but
John's Comics with Kids said that Immortal X-Men is the best X-Men.
I've heard Dark X-Men is good too, and that was one of the cover buys I bought. I'm a big Madeline Pryor fan, so she's a part of that team.
And Cat Fan Comics Man's in here, so we got to show this one. Catanes.
That's a cool cover though.
Yeah. Showing love to all the cat people in the chat, Rudini and Catatainment.
Be a hard pass for me though. I ain't getting burned by Scout Comics no more.
This is interesting. Number 1, Hellicious has the Castlevania homage.
And this is on my list with that specific cover because it's a Castlevania homage. It's
got the Rick and Morty vibes going.
It's supposed to be I forget which member, but it's I think it's written by one of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's the lead singer, but don't quote me. But I know it's somebody tied to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's not Flea though. It's somebody else.
I thought that was a great cover. We'll try to get that. And then, of course, we have Void Rivals, number 6.
Yeah. I still haven't even read the newest issue.
Yeah, I'm 2 issues behind, but I was digging the first 3.
I gotta review it. I got like 5 reviews I need to do.
And the other cover. That's a dope cover right there.
Yeah, that's the cover that I ordered or whatever.
Nice, living the dream. Bowl of and a canister full of 80s men's chasing a little whiskey. Hot damn. And that's all the books that I have to preview. Got anything to shout out?
One more book that they should be aware of. It's called Holy Rollers from Image Comics. It's written by Andy Sandberg from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and that one I think is going to be like a talked about book. Like I've already read the preview and it was pretty dope.
Interesting. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it. Holy Rollers.
It's about a dude, a superhero that's using a bowling ball to beat people with it.
That's right. What were they talking about that at?
Legion, and they didn't know what it was either. Like they
okay.
And I kept trying to point it out, but it's
yeah, you were going off in the chat. You were like, Holy Rollers.
It's written by Rick Remender. Rick Remender, people. The guys.
Remember him.
Rick Remender and Andy Sandberg.
You got anything to shout out? Anything coming up this week?
Reviews. I'll be knocking them out. Like technically I'm off all this week, so I mean there might be a whole bunch of videos dropping. I don't know. I have more video time. That's about it. The skull from Madam Scott and Madam Blaster when we get there, but it's still like 3 weeks away, 2 weeks away, something like that.
Hell yeah.
That's right, Paul. That's right.
And then, of course, for me, on Wednesdays, my bagging boarding BS stream, 3 o'clock Central Time, open panel. Anybody can come on, just shoot the shit, talk about anything. New comic book day videos on Fridays and dropping shorts every day. Dropping my shorts every day. Ain't that right, Tina? Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. And if I don't talk to you again before Thanksgiving, drive safe if you're traveling. Eat well, have fun, and love you.
Happy
and as always, everybody. Huh?
I was like, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, and happy Thanksgiving. And as always, Matt Woods.